Hi guys, how you doing? It's been a little while since I've uploaded a video, so this is to serve a few purposes. Firstly, to let you know I'm still alive and the channel isn't dead. Those of you that have been following my channel for a while will know that my youngest son was diagnosed with a very rare form of immune disease cancer and underwent some quite horrific chemotherapy for 13 months, was given the all clear. Not so long back we had quite a serious scare with his health. It looked like potentially the cancer had come back. So we've been in and out of the hospital for a while, and thankfully it turns out that it hasn't. I won't go into any great detail, but he's absolutely fine. Everything has cleared up and he's very well, very happy again, which is a huge weight off my mind and everyone that knows him. So that's kind of why I've not been around. He's well now, so I'm starting to record some videos again. I'm about halfway through a new fight breakdown. I'm sure you'll like it. It's a fantastic fight. I won't spoil it for you though. I've also bought a nice bottle of whiskey, so that means I'll be good for some stories of greatness. We've got a long way to go with Dan Mendoza, and there's a few other people I'd like to talk about. But what I'd really like to tell you about today is a fitness thing that me and a few of my friends are doing. It's a bit odd, and but it's really working. I mean, I'm going to the gym on a regular basis, and I'm still training in catch wrestling. I've not been doing any BJJ for a little while. I'm really hoping to get back. A friend of mine runs a club not far from here, but the nights when he's teaching, I've got the kids at home, so I've got to find a babysitter together. But anyway, you know, you're not interested in that. But yeah, this basically what we've got is a small group of us, and what we do is we set each other challenges. There's 5 or 6 people in the group, and we're allowed 3 challenges a day. Excuse me, I forgot to turn my volume off on my phone. This will be the group that's updating at the moment. Effectively what happens is within the group there are 3 challenges a day. They're anything at all to do with health or fitness, and basically people can just set a challenge. You can be no more than 3 a day, and one person can only set 1 challenge a day. And the idea is that we go through these challenges, everybody tries to do them, and sometimes there's a penalty if you fail. Sometimes you can issue other people a penalty if you do well. And it's a way of kind of keeping some motivation going and a little bit of one-upmanship. Yesterday, for example, I set a challenge for the biggest number of lunges you could do throughout the day. So whenever you get a moment, do a few lunges, keep a count, and at the end of the day everybody submits their total, and whoever's got the most gets to set a forfeit to everyone else in the group. There's another chap in the group who's remarkably competitive too, and it got to the point where everybody else got to 60 or 70 lunges, and he and I were up on about 200. We got somewhere between 220, 250, I can't remember for certain, and before I just gave in. I figured it was probably more painful to beat him than to just do the challenge. He hasn't told us what our forfeit is yet, but it'll come. One of the challenges for today was to find a wall or a tree and climb it, which was interesting. Yeah, I'm in my mid-40s and I haven't climbed a tree for a long time. It was fun. But as you can see, it's a nice way of doing it. If you're interested, there's a link to a site, that article all about this as a system, peer pressure for fitness. I'll stick the link in the description. And check back soon. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Go check some of the early videos. There's some really popular ones. Some of my talks around catch wrestling versus Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu have proved surprisingly popular. Some fight breakdowns looking at famous fights in Hollywood movies. And also stories of greatness. Some of the tales of the great bare knuckle pugilists of old. Anyway, I'll shut up now, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care.